recording. Yeah. But first, I actually want to go over a few of the trades I took and I shared during the downtime. Let's say I don't know how to explain it. But I'm opening my account so I can see which I have. Because I've been having them open for a while. I'm not too worried, to be honest, about it. Already TP'd a bit on one of the trades before, and well, it's all good from here, right? So we'll look at that one first. It was this one. Yeah, somebody asked me how did you get it, and where did you get the trade, or wherever did you get the signal, or whatever, where it came from. And actually, I'm experimenting a little bit with the bot, which is actually doing my main strategy at 200 TMA. And from time to time, it sends me a notification, hey, have a look at this. And then I try it. And I've been failing for a very long time because the bot didn't really work well. But since recently, it really starts to go my way again. Let's just make an analysis for ourselves. Also, we seek some kind of a level. I need the other one here. Some kind of horizontal here. You can see another one here. Let's plot a few so we can try to see if there's more confluences. And according to that, we can see if we're actually trying to, or if we would be correct with the signal we got from the bot. So what we clearly see is we have some kind of a level in which it. So yeah, well, let's go back a bit. We have our movement here. We break out. We stop at this level. It's probably from before even a level. If you can see like this. Yeah, not a lot, but there's like a few opens and closes here. Also here, and these are the daily charts. So meaning if you have a wick stopping here, a close here, an open here, and then break through, this is somewhat of a level, similar like here. So if you look back at the price in the history of that coin, and you see that kind of things, you might expect a similar pattern. So if we go down a little bit, and we actually look at what's been going on here, we're going to remove this red lines. We have a clean few moves. I'm not really an Altcoin guy, you guys know, but I don't know, you can say this is a move, this is an impulse, this way too long, so it wouldn't make sense, but at least you have those 5 moves. After that, I'm guessing you would see something like correction here, but as I said, I don't really like that elliott wave part. I do like the fact that I just look at levels from before, which are quite key to me. So looking here, I took that trade and I made the DCA here because I think this is quite a zone, right? So if we go down a little bit lower and we enable our pivot, yeah, you cannot see it anymore, but this is the last week's pivot. You can actually see it. I might change it. Input 2. Yeah. So here we had our bleeding down until our level here. We arrived there. We didn't necessarily go lower. We didn't really take all those positions because it could have actually have been a build of people longing here, which then triggered, and their stops would be a little bit lower, right? So that really didn't happen. But what did happen is, oh, I put the wrong one on. You can see it better now. There's like a build-up of orders here in which they had a big move up, so they made a lot of money and probably didn't sell, so they would like to get stopped, but they didn't. So that's why I have not added yet, but we're running front on the analysis we're going to make. Um, Anyways, we had the move here, which rejected quite hard, and then we have our pullback. And I instantly thought, yeah, well, this is a 4-hour. We're breaking. We're having a change of character here. We're switching sides in the trend. So I thought, let's see after this pump. Let's see where we can just pull our easiest flip ever. Which we have here, and then sorry. Wow. And then we actually seen that move back, and we actually got to that golden pocket level, which was my first order, and then we got to the 786, where the second order was, which got hit perfectly. And then we got that big, it's not really big, but it's future trading, so this is a 16% move. We had that move up. I closed a little bit. I think I posted it too. And now I'm not running risk-free yet, but if I lose, I just lose money I already won, so it doesn't really matter. For now, I actually put my stop at the 886, because if we reach that level, we might as well go for the liquidity below, maybe do something like that, and go again, and then we take our second shot at longing, and then we just long from here, put our stops here, and we make our TPs again here and here. So for me, it's not really worth risking a lot more, so that's why I put my stop actually here. And it's actually a little bit high. Yeah, the chances are big that we get stopped out, but yeah, as I said, then if we do, we probably get all those liquidity, and then we get our move higher. And if we don't, then fine, and we're already in our position, right? So we don't need to exit. We don't need to do crazy things. We'll just stay in here until this kind of move is finishing, either to get that liquidity below or go up and take out at least this level here, and then of course looking at the R3 here and my extension. So there's still a few targets ahead. Yeah, nothing's wrong, nothing's right, but we are still having our low, which is higher than here. So for me, we're good. Ideally, eventually, we would actually wait a little bit more, which we'll see in another coin. But for me, this was really a clean level, and I think sweeping those previous week lows would even be a lot better. So having our move, I don't know, down like this and then doing this would be a lot more conviction. So I guess chances are a lot higher than to take this trade. But nonetheless, we are already in, we're already positioned, we already made some money. If we lose now, we're back at zero, so it doesn't really matter. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I make my TPs until here, but these are like long shots, right? It's maybe 20% left that I keep running for these targets, and usually if you see this, you can see this is some kind of a range. I probably sell most when we're here. I already took a little bit off here. Maybe if you're here, take off a little bit again and secure your gains and make sure you don't lose out, because that's important, right? So we're not going to get a millionaire in one trade, but a bunch of them and not too much loss is going to work out fine. So anyways, that's YGG. I'm going to look at what else I have open. I have Dash, which I have for a while. I don't even remember when I opened it. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, I think I've been talking about it for a while. Yeah, you see here, I already tried it before and then we didn't make it. So I guess we're here at the second run. But I didn't share it because as I said, it wasn't really so well. Anyways, chances are big that we still get our... wait, look at this. You have this level here and it made this move. It got back, it rejected this level, the compression is getting higher, and then it pops up. It seems to me, and I guess to everyone here in the call who's been trading for a while, That's cute. Hey, 420. The chances are very big that we just get our move here, then we flip our zone here, and then we long again. So you know what we're gonna do? I wasn't really planning on doing it, but let's just. Yeah, sorry for the drawing. It isn't very clean. I know you guys love clean charts, but that's not really my thing. So we'll put an order because in case we get front run. Because if you look here, it already did. If you remove this, yeah. So it did that in the past, right? It did it here. Here. So chances are very big that we do it again and we go again on that level. So we're gonna put an alert here at 3810 on dash, and we're gonna put one a bit lower here, and that might give us the next opportunity for this week. Well, we'll refine it a little bit better, right? If you look at, we're on the 1 hour, yeah, we're on the 4 hour here. Let's stay on the 1 hour. Chances are big that our band moves up. We get our test here, and I'm guessing that our EMAs, yeah, they look good here too. So likely they will align here in this area. I don't know. Can you make like a nice thingy? No. So this is the happy zone. I guess we want to see this kind of stuff. So I'll put a smiley there so we know where it is. Anyways, I'm gonna move this one up because I actually didn't plan on looking at it, to be honest. And I didn't plan on looking at big time, but yeah, I was just clicking around, and I think we're finally seeing that that move. So it's 100% possible that people are still in the position we've been talking about before, but I think it's getting really interesting here. So looking a little bit at the, I'm going off topic, right? Because I said I would only do a few, but we're already looking at a lot of others. Oh, this is quite a nice trade. 10R, damn it. Yeah, we have our move like here. Can I not have arrows? No. Hell, where? Ah, here. So we have our move. Why is it not? Is it normal that it? Yeah, it's normal. Okay. Anyways, we have our impulse up. We break this zone. We get above. It was some kind of a resistance zone. You see it. You see it again. You see it again. So this is quite the zone. We get above. We clear everything below. We get our move, and then yeah, after here we are looking for a retracement, right? This is quite a big move. It is on a daily. So on a daily we move down 50%, even more. 56%. So yeah, that's quite. I didn't even realize it was so much. Anyway, what we see is we got finally below this level, and if you would put on the liquidation levels, yeah, you can see what happened there. So we are going to clean this up a bit, and this one. So if you look at it, it created a lot of orders here. Here people have been buying. It's gone up. Maybe they added a bit here. Maybe they didn't sell. I don't know. I would have sold already, but maybe I have to bounce outside. Oh man, enjoy the eclipse. I see it on the television. Yeah, perfect. I'll post it online. No worries. Enjoy it. It's once in a decade, they said on the news. So looking at where we are, we made a level here. We finally cleared it, which we didn't do on YGG, which we have been looking at. Here, it didn't go for it, but it did go for it on big time. So if we look at big time here, we have actually quite a clean. Yeah, you guys are very used to ranges, right? So let's try to see if we can say this is a range. I don't really know. It aligns here, it aligns here, it aligns here. If we switch it and make it a range, it looks a bit cleaner. I'll remove these green ones, and this, and this, and that, and that, and this one here. And let's say this is our range, right? I'm gonna remove the green one too, and the red. So what are we creating? We're creating a zone in which we need to grab the liquidity below, and it's actually happening at this time, right? So we bounced here, we cleared our low, and then I would like to see, well, we're not there yet, so we cannot just buy any long, but what I'd like to see is something like this. Like this, right? So we probably see something like this, and then we reject here, we bounce again here, we take out that level, and then we maybe retrace back to clear that, and then we get our new high. Damn it! What the fuck? Yeah, okay. And when it gets interesting is when we're gonna take the smiley again. When we see this this kind of move. So ideally we then pull our Fibonacci and we put our, it's only a forecast, right? Oh, your mom's calling. Wait, I'll quickly go over the DYDX. So I tried to prepare a bit. This is actually the range I drew a long time ago, and what happened is we visited the bottom again. We cleared that level, and if we are a bit, if you're in time, in need of time, sorry. So we cleared that level. The move up is here. We are clearing these levels. For me, what we need to see is this. We need to see maybe something like that, and then we get back. We retest these, and then you put your stop below that low, and you aim for these highs here. You TP a little bit here, and then here eventually. I hope you still have yeah, same area. Okay. I think we're looking at the same thing. I don't necessarily work with fair value gaps, but yeah, indeed, it's what I'd like to see. For sure, having that break here of the downwards trend would be, which is what we're doing now. It's nice to see, but we cannot blind long here. I think it's actually for every coin. Let's not just blind long, because I think we're creating a trap, right? So people see, oh yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, indeed. Anyway, they say it's Monday. What's happening? Oh, market's pumping. I'm gonna long everything blindly. But yeah, if we look at Bitcoin, we actually it's good that I accidentally closed my trades, and it hit the same to the T, the same level again. Crazy. Anyways, we already had a little bit of a move here, and if you would draw these out, actually cleared that previous high here. So all the shorts that got built up here, which probably had profits here in green, probably are getting liquidated. So what might happen is we get our small move up until that level here, which I been drawing long ago. I mean, like last month. That means we might actually bounce off it and then see something like that. So I wouldn't really long yet. Maybe it's even better to wait out a bit if you're not yet in the longs, and maybe see at least a small retrace here. I think this level is gonna reject the price. So if the price gets rejected here, we are longing alts, which look good, like Atom looks good here, right? But it doesn't make a lot of sense to do it here, because Bitcoin is going to either squeezed between these two levels, between this and this, and that's good for alts. Alts will pop, but eventually it's going to either break down or it's going to clear this high, and it might fake, or we might see a retest, and that's actually where I would rather engage in more longs. And I think this week, Bitcoin, which levels are you looking at? 969. Yeah, that's the move back. Yeah. I don't know yet, but indeed, also looking good. But don't get trapped yet. Wait a little bit until tomorrow morning, maybe. I guess tomorrow morning Guru will stream, so just wait until tomorrow. If you're not in yet, I don't think now is the time, because we're gonna break above, or we're not gonna break above. Anyways, we had another one to look at, Polkadot, which is looking really lovely. I don't know how, before the stream I tried to, I don't know, I'm not such a range trader, so it's pretty difficult for me. No worries, to make it like how you guys are used to it. But what I do know is that we are breaking the 4-hour trend, 1-hour trend. Yeah, we're finally getting up a little bit. Injective is like one of the strong coins, so if Injective start to move, other coins might follow. For me, we're not at the zone that we can long, because we are actually pushing this 200 EMA, and I think if you would draw a Fibonacci, yeah, you're pushing the golden pocket, and we're still moving down. So I mean, it's clearly not, the structure is not broken yet. There's no change of character. There's no incentive yet, but we're lining up to get there. Yeah, what I'd love to see is that we at least hold above this pivot, which is also quite a level. So that we at least hold above that. If we don't hold above that, I'm just gonna wait until we see a little bit more of strong Injective. So what likely happens is that we get our small move down, we make our higher low here, we bounce on these levels, which is super. I can actually already say it's gonna happen, and it's likely going to happen. Bitcoin will have a small retrace, also flush down a bit. We get our reclaim of this level, and then we go for our longs. But yeah, we're not there yet. We could put some orders here. I don't know. I already have some positions now, so I'm not dot positions, right? So I'm not necessarily looking for it to really happen. But this is the scalping, trading, swing trading. If you look at a bit of a higher, look at this. I think when I started with the channel, no, not the channel, in the Discord here, we did this kind of trade from 4 to 5.8. Who could have imagined we could have kept it so high? Anyways, looking at the higher levels, we're really turning to a great momentum. I had already some inverse contracts on DOT, but I accidentally closed all my trades, as you already know. So yeah, I'm still looking for a new opportunity to make it happen. Looking at a weekly, yeah, we're remove all the clutter, remove all the beautiful trade we had long ago. It's clear what's happening, huh? Polkadot is somewhat an old coin. No, not necessarily a dinosaur, but it's not a new one, not a fancy shiny new one, but I've been talking about it before. It's really solid. I think if we want to expect something real in cryptocurrency to come forward to the real world, to real businesses, and something which might actually have an impact, it might come from Polkadot. Anyways, we see this kind of level, very interesting. We see it here again, this kind of level. and then we have our low here. So if we look back, imagine we didn't make this, and we can like replay the thing. But imagine we didn't have this move yet. Then we're basically doing the same thing here, right? We have the same kind of move here. So what did we see? We've seen our first move. I don't know how that all works, but in my opinion, we are lining up to see a very nice run because Polkadot hasn't been running a lot in this bull market, and I think the time is coming. The coin is ready to send whatever. We're very close. Now it's just a matter of getting in a good position. And why am I keep on saying these? Why do I keep on saying these inverse contracts? Because inverse contracts are normally we trade dot US dollar T, right, or whatever kind of thing you trade, which gives you US dollar as reward. But now in this case, we're actually not looking at trading versus dollars because we have a coin which is on the verge of a massive run, and I'm more interested in having more of those coins with the limited stack I have, and I'm not having such a limited stack of Polkadots because I've got quite a lot. I get a lot every day just from interest for staking it. But this, what we're seeing now is a bit different. What we're going to get here is, I think it's like this. This is the ticker, and this is the inverse contract. So instead of a future US dollar reward contract, you get a payout T, and here we will get our payout in Polkadot, right? So say we long US dollar long, just high potentially. Imagine I catched it here like the best trade ever, and we ride it all the way to $50, or say 25. Just an example, right? It's probably going to go to $50, but an example. Say we do this. Normally, when you are seeing US dollars, you're always it's also how my height works. You want to secure your profits, right? And I think with the market and everything being so bullish and Polkadot being a real project, not only hype, I think we might get a lot of adoption of those kind of coins. So we see the Bitcoin ETF, we probably get more Ethereum ETFs. What's next, right? So Polkadot is going to be one of the next ones coming. XRP, yes, for sure. I hate the coin, but anyways. Polkadot will be there too. So I like to increase my stake in Polkadot so I can stake more, so I get more percentages of these coins. Because I think it's going to increase in worth, and I actually believe in the fact that the chain will do something. So why do I focus so much on getting more Polkadot instead of US dollar? Because you could use your US dollar to buy Polkadot. Because I know what happens with me if I have my US dollar, then I go to a bar and I pay, and I don't know, I buy something else, I do something with it, I move it somewhere else, I put it in another coin, I don't know what happens, right? Or I gamble it away, I don't know, in a crypto casino or whatever. So if I get these back in Polkadot, I will just increase my stake. That brings me money, and I will see the interest rate go up with every 50 dots I send or every 100 dots I send. So that's really been my thing. I started to get addicted to it months ago, and I've been doing it all the time. I've been sending it along, and a lot of times in my channel. That I think we should all buy more Polkadot. Anyways, I am sending those to my cold wallet ledger. I don't know, ledger thing. And okay, we might get our move to here, but then I'll just buy a few more, right? And if we are in our inverse contract, yeah, this is totally hypothetical, so we're not gonna take this trade. This is not a trade to take, right? I just wanted to show this kind of move is 100% move. We're at 18, sorry. This is nowhere where the coin is going to go a lot higher. So if I only ride it to probably here, which by then I already have sold likely. Yeah, then getting this chance here, longing it, will be nice, because then I will have this kind of move, which will result in. It's just out of the top of my head, guys. It's not that you need to take this trade, but it would look great. It's like a 10R, so putting in 50 dots will give me a lot more dots to play with, and I won't spend them. I'll just keep them. I will probably not even transfer them. I'll probably instantly transfer the profits if I close it to my ledger, and not start thinking of what I can buy with the profit. So, not saying we need to long now. I would look for a small pullback, or at least if it gets above those EMAs here. Let's go a little bit lower in time frame to see if there's a nice setup unfolding. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty clear. Yeah? So we wait until here. What's happening is our EMAs will align. They will all cross here. We have our level here, and maybe, yeah, it's not really straight, but you get what I mean. It's so clean and clear. We probably do this, and I will long it as soon as it pulls back a bit and shows a bit of strength. Maybe on the 4 hour it needs to be a little bit stronger. Maybe we'll go back to that low. If it would be a gift, then we can long here. But anyway, you need to keep your eye on Polkadot. It's gonna move, and it's gonna move soon. It's similar to XRP. What is this all about, man? Yeah, okay, doesn't matter. So, yeah, on the daily, it's back. It's just very strong daily candle back above 200 EMA. Go to 12 hour, similar story. The EMA is aligned. The 200 EMA is very clean, acting as a nice support. And 4 hour, we broke above. We clear that previous level here. Instead of rejecting it, we see strong coin. So don't yet long it. I mean, if you would have wanted to long it, it should have been here, but I wasn't there, so I missed out, right? This was actually the zone to long. So we'll look for a decent move up, likely, like, I don't know, clear that previous week high, get back here, and then the 200 EMA will be there. We get our move back, and here we likely look for a long below that, and then we get our pretty move up, because I think last time we tried to get back to these levels. We actually took them. We took them here. We took them here. This time we're not just gonna take these levels. I think we're gonna go higher. Anyway, we're not there yet. I'm just plotting some plans with you, so you know what I'm looking at. I cannot put my alert here because we still need to wait for the move, the pullback, the other move up, get strong again, and then we long it. Chances are very big that we miss out the move. Eventually, it's my own fault. I had to look this morning, but I didn't want to, so I didn't. But yeah, either we get this, we long it. Either we get this, we long it. Either we get this kind of thing, and we long it again. So yeah, we might have a few shots at it, but eventually, if it starts to go, we'll be in. DYDX, we already set. We already talked about it, I think. Yeah, we did, because Nuclea asked for it. Yeah, I think it's very clear. Let's get to these levels. This level, maybe sweep it below, long it. Once it reclaims it. ARP, I'm already in one. Yeah, I lost one, as you can see here. But I'm already in ARP, actually. I took it from the bot. So this is another tryout. Um, pretty clean move. I don't want to share too much yet because it doesn't work too good, to be honest. But this is one of them. There's Glimmer. Anybody playing Glimmer? I'm actually staking Glimmer. It also gives me some reward. And it's acting similar as Polkadot. Oh damn! Look at it. So yeah, last time it got to these levels, it did quite a nice move on 40%. Last time it got to these levels, it did quite a nice move on 15. So what do you think? 100% here? Is that what's next? Right? I don't know. We need to wait for it. I'm not gonna hype too much, but I think we need to see a pullback first, and then we long. Or if we don't see a pullback, we will. It's on for every altcoin. We will long at the better location. WGG. Yeah, I looked at it. I didn't add yet, so I'll briefly go over what I explained. So there's one thing annoying me to add is actually that we didn't clear that weekly level here, so there's still some liquidity sitting. I didn't want to wait, so I took it already. It got just a very clean move of the yeah, you clearly see that this is a change of character, so we move our Fibonacci, we long the golden pocket, we long the 7 whatever 5 786, and we put our stops below the 88 and something. We could actually do, which was here, originally the stop was here, which is still a very good stop to keep to keep it here. You better do that, but in my opinion, if we go below this level, so here, if you go below, we will likely see a sweep of it, and then only our move up, and then our test, and then we take it again. So for me, the risk is now 0. So if we go below here, then for me that I will lose money I took off, or I will even win a little bit. But eventually, it's either gonna break up from here because it's getting very strong, or it might be a bit weak, with Bitcoin probably correcting a little bit. I will see Bitcoin. Oh, that's what I was drawing before. Yeah. So if we see Bitcoin bouncing here, rejecting, we see the alts reject too. If we see Bitcoin, maybe it's already, this is already enough, right? And we can do that. Then we just long whenever Bitcoin is here. Whenever it breaks above and it takes this, then we long them. Beautiful drawings, yeah. Thank you, man. Anyways, I think you understand it, right? So another coin I really like is Phil. I closed my position, unfortunately, but I think Phil is gonna fly too. I'm already in a very big spot bag. I think Mammon also bought a spot bag. We am having it for a while now, and you should see where it comes from. I'm already, I don't know, 200% profit, and we are, yeah, there's still so much room. So I don't necessarily plan on selling soon. But also for a short time frame, I think Phil will offer possibilities. So put it on your watch list. I'll be sending more of it. I just don't really believe that we continue here. I do believe we continue, but I think we need to still correct this move, and then we continue. Say, of course, similar situation. This would actually be a natural long for me. It's above the pivots, it's above the EMAs. If we put the it's already here. It's really clean. But then again, looking at Bitcoin, it's at this level. For me, this is the decision making. Either Bitcoin breaks above, yes, no, then we long all the alts. If it doesn't, fine, then we don't. OP looking very good too. Fed is really crazy good here. It regained those EMAs in the 4 hour. We test again quite a level. 200 EMA here too. It's above the pivot. It's actually, Fed is actually, if I wouldn't be in a lot of positions and I would look for something to long, I would try to see a position on Fed. I would try to do something like this at least. This is maybe worth a chance, but let's not take it now. Let's wait until tomorrow morning. We'll send some things. I'll take 30 minutes tomorrow morning to look at the things I've been doing here. But that's about it, guys. That's about it. Of course, the usual suspects are also going to fly. The AI stuff, it looks all the same. This AI coin looks really good here. So again, we see our small move. This was a misser, as you can see. We see our move here. Would be lovely. Would be really lovely. I would actually even dare to long it here. I would actually even dare to long it here. Yeah. If there's anything, I'd take this one or the other one I just showed. Which one was it? FET. Yeah, FET. So FET or AI. Yeah, I'm gonna move them up, otherwise I'm gonna forget about it. And then the last one before we end the stream. Hey, Grulolo. For the 10x challenge thing we're doing, most of us bought a lot of. At least I did. I bought a lot of the Miria coin. And damn it, I want to log it. Anyways, it's a spot play, so let's go a little bit higher in time frame. And let's clean up all the mess here. And let's clean up this. So we bought it, and we're looking at. I'm looking at this is in my opinion, it's a gaming thing. And I'm very, very excited actually about it. It doesn't happen a lot, but I think we are going to once we have now been correcting a bit, right? So people are a bit afraid, but once we see Bitcoin making that move, this move, and getting above that level, then we will. Chances are big that people will start to FOMO very big because there's nothing above, right? We made a high, we corrected, and the next move is very clear, right? We did something like this here, we'll do something like this here. If we regain here, then we're in full-on bull mode again, huh? And this time Bitcoin might not be the only one catching a very large bid. I'm saying it, and I'm having quite conviction in our trade here. Just to update people, it's not closed yet. Quick check. YGG. We have a position. We wait until either we break down, we long again, or we go above and we'll long somewhere here. I cleared that. It took that low. It's gonna fly. It's just perfectly the triangle thingy pattern. I was a bit early before. We break above, undo that, and we long it. We just buy it on spot even. Big time. Yeah, there's a smiley. So yeah, we know where to look for. Dash. I'm already in the position. I know you guys didn't, sorry for it, but I think we'll have a retrace back to this level and get in. I'll share this one in the channel. Dot, similar story. XRP. Yeah, most hated coin ever, also by me, but we're gonna move very big with this one. Once it starts to catch a bit, it's gonna fly. I already thought it would happen here. Just looking perfect, but it didn't. DYDX, similar story. We want to see. We saw the sweep of everything which is below here. Everything here. It's already some time ago. It's beginning of February, and before that was resistance level. So we saw it. It moved up. We now need to see a bit of strength, and then this, or we see it going down, retrace back, and then we long it. I should really find a better way to draw because these look awful. Anyway, that's about the recap. Arb, good stuff. Phil, good stuff. Say good stuff, Injective good stuff, XAE good stuff, Near we're already in, OP really good stuff indeed. A lot of them. Just not yet. Have to wait a bit. Have to wait a bit because we're too low to get in here. Too late to get in here, and we are not going too long now. While Bitcoin looks like it might break or might not break above these levels. So yeah, that's a recap. On Wednesday I'll put some ketchup in your fingers and draw on the screen. Yes. On Wednesday, wait, today's Monday. Yeah, on Wednesday I'll send a 5-minute update again, as I did 2 weeks ago, which I'll plan on doing all the time. So I'll update those, and thanks a lot for being here. See you guys soon.